Superman, Batman and Robin, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, dedicated to truth, justice, and peace for all mankind.
SeaWorld was in a strange place in the early 1970s. Originally, the creators wanted to make an underwater restaurant and show, but finding this impractical, they decided to create a theme park. Originally opening with less than 50 employees and a handful of marine animals. The park was a surprise success, leaving the creators with a brand that they wanted to expand, but hadn't differentiated itself from other marine-based theme parks. The franchise's second park was going to be built across from Geauga Lake in 1970, and another park was being built in Orlando, Florida, miles away from the new Walt Disney World. Both the new Ohio and Orlando parks had huge competitions with their neighbors, as neither park boasted thrill-seeking attractions, focusing more on marine animal-based shows. Worried about their lack of iconic characters, SeaWorld executive Bob Laporta went to Marvel Comics and asked if SeaWorld could license their characters for a water ski show. Marvel declined, so Laporta went to DC Comics, who agreed after some persuasion. DC gave them a 4-year license, with no holds barred on characters or story for the show. It was entirely up to SeaWorld's creative team to put something together. The show, called A Salute to the Superheroes, had a staggering number of DC characters present. It featured Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Batgirl and Robin, Aquaman and his wife Mira, Green Arrow, Flash and Green Lantern, Black Canary, Supergirl, as well as villains such as the Penguin, the Joker, Catwoman, the Riddler, and Captain Cold. Jimmy Olsen was the host of the show, narrating the Gotham Metropolis Water Games, a friendly competition between superheroes to see who was the best water skier, all in the name of charity. The superheroes would perform incredible water ski tricks, like skiing on their bare feet or doing jumps. There were also group jumps and a water ballet section with Wonder Woman and all of her Amazons. Aside from the action in the water, there was also a small stage on the beach where magic and comedy acts could perform. Catwoman would disappear from the stage only to reappear on a jump. 2 heroines would be sawed in half by the Joker, and Robin would narrowly escape death right before the audience's very eyes.
And now, the end of the boy wonder! We've got him! Let it down!
Nice try, double dopes, but your act is over.
Right on, Robin. Let's run this riddling, joking riffraff off the beach.
When fight scenes would happen, Jimmy would hold up signs that said wham and boom. Only 2 performers had microphones, Jimmy Olsen and the Joker. The other characters mouthed along to pre-recorded dialogue. At another part of the show, the Penguin would try to steal the trophy for the competition, but Wonder Woman would lasso him and force him to say who the real best skier is.
My magic lasso compels you to tell the truth, Penguin. Now, tell us again, who's the best barefoot water skier?
The greatest barefoot water skier is Aquaman!
The show also had the Green Lantern high-diving from a height of 80 feet into a ring of fire, and the Flash hang-gliding down from the sky onto the beach. There was also an act where Tarzan would water ski with an Indian elephant named Sunja, then land on the beach and do tricks for the crowd. But the finale for the show was the 3-tier human pyramid that the heroes constructed. The smallest girls were on the top, usually Supergirl or Wonder Woman. This image became a symbol of the parks, being sold as posters and book covers. After the show, the actors would sign autographs and take pictures with the kids. The show ran at the Orlando and Ohio Park from 1976 to 1978, only using 2 years of their 4-year contract, as repeat audiences had grown tired of the show. Regardless of its longevity, the show was a huge landmark, as it was the first time a theme park had licensed out characters from another company to create a headlining attraction. A practice that is so commonplace for theme parks today, from Harry Potter at Universal to Avatar at Disney to the DC characters finally finding a permanent home at Six Flags. If this was a topic that interests you, please visit Mark Nobleman's blog. He has done most of the preservation work on the show, and without him, this bit of history might have been completely forgotten. A Salute to the Superheroes wasn't just a DC Comics superhero-themed ski and stunt spectacular. It was a state of mind for every kid in Ohio and Florida who got to experience it. In a time before comic book culture consumed us, there was already a place altruistically promoting that every single one of us could be super.
We're the heroes that you all adore. We've the courage to even the score. Crime, injustice, it's all just the same. We fight bad guys and ruin their game. That's the end of our show. Before